Welcome to Female Season, the podcast where we embrace growth, confidence, and the journey of becoming our best selves together. Hey loves, welcome back to another episode of Female Season. I'm your host, Ari Bryant, and today's episode is for a woman who live alone. Yeah, you heard me. The woman who handled it all, the groceries, the cleaning, the errands, the long drives, and still come home to a space where it's just them. Living alone can feel like freedom, but it also can feel like a slow kind of loneliness, the kind you carry in silence. And I know that feeling, like that's been my life for a while. And I used to think silence was like a curse. I used to think my home felt cold, not because of the temperature, but because it felt empty. But what I've learned over time is that living alone doesn't have to feel lonely. You can turn your solitude into warmth and your silence into peace and your space into a sanctuary. I wanted to talk about this because so many of us are living alone, not just existing, but building lives on our own terms. And yet, no one really talks about the moments that feel heavy. I remember coming home and thinking, this house feels cold. My bed feels cold. My dinner chair was cold. My couch was cold. Like, it wasn't about the physical space. It was about the emotional void. I used to think that without someone there, my home lacked joy. It lacked warmth and life. But I really feel like I had it all the way wrong. So over time, I started to realize that I am the warmth. I am the light. I bring the joy. I stopped looking at my space like it was missing something and started feeling like I just started seeing it as a reflection of me. I started to cook more, not just feed myself, but to create. I learned new recipes. I lit candles. I tell you that in every episode. I'm always lighting some candles. But I lit candles while I cooked. I poured a glass of wine or, made dinner a whole experience for myself. Even if it was some elevated drink or something that wasn't even alcohol or something, like everything was elevated. I didn't wait for guests to show up to make a meal feel better, right? Or make a meal feel special. I was the guest. I was the main event. I started watching movies without feeling like it was pointless. I laughed, I cried, I paused, I rewinded it. I made it my time. And that silence, it became sacred for me. It became the sound of peace. There's something deeply powerful about learning to enjoy your own company. I feel like it teaches you that you're not dependent on others to create joy. It teaches you that your home doesn't feel warm because of who's in it. It feels warm because you're in it. We often really tie happiness to companionship. But joy can be found in the still moments, the solo walks, the quiet dinners, the alone time that allows you to hear your own thoughts. So many of us are waiting for the next phase, a partner, family, roommates, constant activity. But what if this phase, this chapter of living alone is preparing you to love deeper, to know yourself more, to become whole within yourself? You won't always live alone. One day your home's going to be full of voices, laughter, and background noise, and you might just miss the silence you have now. Make sure you remember that. Appreciate it while you can. I feel like there are different ways you can bring warmth into your solo space. Play music, light a candle, set the table for you. Romanticize your evenings, bubble baths, comfy robes, journals, aromatherapy, skincare, everything. Create soundscapes, so peaceful music, special lighting, soft playlists. Speak out loud, like talk to yourself. Affirm yourself, narrate your thoughts. There's nothing wrong with it. For one, nobody know what you're doing, okay? They don't live there. Speak out loud. So talk to yourself. Design your space for joy. Add color, comfort, and things that reflect you. A lot of times, making your house into a home or making your apartment into your home, that's what makes you feel much, much better when you are living alone. A lot of times, your home or your apartment has like you didn't make it your own. You didn't make it something that you love. You didn't make it something that's connected to you. And once you do that, that can help you. The last thing, celebrate the small wins. So new recipes, laundry folded, errands done. It's a lot. Like when you are living alone, you got to take care of business. Nobody else taking care of business for you but you. So applaud yourself. Like that's a win when you are paying your mortgage or paying your rent. It's a win when you are making new recipes and you love it. It's a win when you are able to tackle chores like folding your laundry or doing the dishes and running errands. You got to go to the grocery store. You got to go to the post office. You got to go here. That's a win because you accomplished something that you wanted to do. Turn your routine into a ritual. Make the ordinary feel sacred. That's the key. My final words on this topic is just living alone doesn't have to feel like something's missing. You are the magic in the room. You are the joy, the laughter, the spark, the softness. You are everything, literally. If you've been feeling the weight of solitude, I want you to remember this. Your space is not empty. It's full of you. Your energy, your effort, your love, and that is enough. Let me know your thoughts on this episode, and if you know another woman that needs to hear this, feel free to share it with her. If you have any comments or any questions or anything, feel free to email me at podcast@femaleseason.com. Make sure you're also visiting our website, femaleseason.com, and join our private Facebook group, Female Season. Definitely do that because it's a community we're trying to build, okay? But I'll catch you in my next episode, and I will see you later. Bye.